Well, we've had a beautiful day, and we'll continue through the rest of the evening and into the night, for that matter, in terms of just staying nice and pleasant and pretty seasonable in a couple of areas, too. Lows in the 30s to the east, maybe a little bit of a patchy fog here and there with that southerly wind trying to bring in a little bit of moisture at the surface. 40s, though, a little bit more to the west. But for your day tomorrow, we do climb up the thermometer a bit. 60s to near 70 to the east, in the 70s, West River. We'll talk about the rest of your forecast coming up, but until then, First at 4 starts right now.
Live from KELOLAND Media Group. KELOLAND News, First at 4.
A federal judge says the Sioux Falls School District must have gymnastics this winter. We'll explain the ruling and what it means for the future.
Plus, a new poll shows how much South Dakotans approve of Governor Noem. We'll dig into those numbers.
And later, we talk with movie collectors about the end of an era for DVDs as Best Buy announces it won't sell them anymore. Good afternoon, and thanks for tuning into First at 4. I'm Dan Santella.
And I'm Bridget Bennett. Gymnasts in Sioux Falls School District have 6 weeks to prepare for their upcoming season, a season that many thought was lost.
A U.S. District Judge granted a preliminary injunction against the Sioux Falls School District, which had cut the gymnastics program from its budget. The judge ordered the district to continue funding the gymnastics program while a federal lawsuit on behalf of the gymnasts makes its way through the court system.
Now, the district also needs to wait to sell the program's equipment. KELOLAND's Tom Hansen is digging into the court papers and will bring us a full report at 6. The South Dakota Mines football team had some bus problems as it was traveling for its game this weekend against Colorado School of Mines. The college says a bus caught fire. Now, thankfully, no one was hurt. Staff say the people in Lusk, Wyoming gave the team temporary shelter and transportation until they could get back to Rapid City safely.
The city of Aberdeen will take over part of the Presentation College campus after the school closed this summer. The city will take over the Strode Center, dome, soccer field, and a parcel of undeveloped land. The mayor of Aberdeen says this will help the city provide year-round recreational opportunities to the community. Work will begin this week on the facilities. Back in January, Presentation College announced it would close at the end of the summer 2023 session. Presentation worked with surrounding colleges to make sure students could still complete their degrees.
It was a big weekend for the Iowa Hawkeyes, setting an attendance record for a women's basketball game. The Hawkeyes exhibition win over DePaul on Sunday drew more than 55,000 fans, almost doubling the previous record set back in 2002 during the NCAA championship. The game was played outside under partly cloudy skies with the temperatures in the 50s and those gusty winds. The exhibition game, called Crossover at the Kinnick, also raised $250,000 for the Steed Family Children's Hospital. This comes about a month and a half after Nebraska volleyball also set a world record for attendance at a women's sporting event. Love to see them getting more attendance for the women's game.
Yeah, and what a neat experience, not only for the hockey players, but for their fans.
Yes, and the weather wasn't too bad. Like they said, the wind always an issue, but it is the Midwest, right, Adam?
Yeah, you gotta have to go with the good with the bad, and in this case, yeah, it was a little on the blustery side on a couple of occasions, but today, it wasn't all that bad. Dare we say it was pretty good. We didn't have much of a breeze to worry about, plenty of sunshine, and temperatures were near to above average, the latter being seen in Rapid City. There's Dinosaur Park there, 72 in Pennington County, a nice southerly breeze at 10 miles per hour. Meanwhile, back at home, 64 with a view downtown, a light and variable breeze in place, and just a little bit of high-level cloud cover, and that is really all she wrote there. We do have some 70s out there outside of Rapid City. Spearfish, one of those locations, also at 72. 77, the warm spot in Hardin County up to our Buffalo areas like Belle Fourche and Bison, also not too far off the pace. 69 degrees in Faith, 66 for Mobridge, but 64 Pierre, 63 in Aberdeen, and one holdout in the 50s. That's Watertown at 57. Brookings, though, you're not too far off the pace at 60, 61 in Worthington. So here is visible satellite, and you saw that high-level cloud cover over Sioux Falls. If you look very carefully along the I-29 corridor up toward Aberdeen as well, there's a little bit of that high-level cloud, and not to mention up in northwestern portions of South Dakota. But outside of that, there really has been a lack of things to complain about, considering just how nice today has been. And overall, tomorrow is shaping up to be pretty good as well. 60s and a few low 70s for high temperatures tomorrow, with a healthy mix of sun and clouds in southeastern and northeastern KELOLAND. Notice the southerly breeze, however, that's going to start to set up shop. That will also impact our temperatures as you jump over the river and head west. How about mid to even upper 70s in a couple of locations for high temperatures? But that does come at a cost. We do have some rain to talk about not too long after that, but not much, though. More on that coming up in your forecast as we head through the hour.
All right, thank you, Adam. With the threat of an Israeli ground invasion and the destruction in Gaza continues to intensify.
Nearly 200 hostages are being held in Gaza, which is more than previously reported. President Biden changed his schedule today in part to deal with developments in the Middle East. Natalie Brand has more on military and diplomatic developments from the White House.
Israel is preparing for an imminent ground offensive with one very clear goal: a crushing victory over Hamas, says Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu. Israeli soldiers say they're ready.
We're ready and we want to do it, to finish it, because they cut our friend's head and they killed too many people here in Israel.
In Gaza, Hamas propaganda video shows militants using a web of underground tunnels.
There are going to be improvised explosive devices. There will be booby traps. There will be suicide vests.
Palestinians with dual citizenship crowded the border crossing from Gaza into Egypt Monday, trying to get out.
We are only citizens. We are not fighting. We are not doing anything. We are just living here.
An evacuation ship carrying American citizens left the Israeli port of Haifa, and U.S. facilitated charter flights will continue through Tuesday.
CBS News confirms President Biden is considering a possible visit to Israel. Prime Minister Netanyahu extended the invitation, and the two sides are talking it over.
America's top diplomat is in Israel now, talking with its leaders, including the defense minister.
This will be a long war. The price will be high.
You have and will always have the support of the United States.
Secretary of State Antony Blinken is also trying to secure the release of hostages, but Hamas says it won't negotiate with Israeli bombs still falling. Natalie Brand, CBS News, the White House.
Now, Israel warned Iran and Hezbollah not to test the Jewish state in the north, also repeating a similar message from President Joe Biden.